welcome to my April D-Stash video number 6. This is my miscellaneous video, all that stuff that I couldn't fit into any of the previous videos, or they're just weird and awkward to talk about on their own. Not a ton of stuff to get through. I just wanted to point out one thing that I don't plan on shipping and don't plan on selling on YouTube, but if you happen to live in central New Hampshire and are interested in the Cricut personal cutter electronic machine, the first Cricut, I don't want to ship it, but if you're interested, I do have one to sell. So send me a private message or whatnot. If you're interested in that. I know that I have a few kind of local people, so and we can certainly work out meeting somewhere to exchange that. My goal is with this D-Stash to kind of reduce my crafty supplies by about 25%. This is my last video. Be sure to check out my previous 5 videos, and the links for all 5 of those will be down below. A wide variety of things, mostly having to do with stamping and card making, going through today, or in all of the videos. And today we're going to be dealing with the very last of the stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, and then we'll take care of the paperwork and stuff at the end. I have these reams of Neenah Bristol vellum, 65-pound. This is an opaque, thick, nice quality vellum paper. This is a full ream of 250 pages. I have 2 of these available, $10 a piece. If you want more than one, then just let me know you want them both. Otherwise, if you claim one, I'm just going to assume that you just want one, and we'll keep the other one available for sale as well. This is 8.5 by 11 white. These are very nice pages. I'm saving. I bought a case of them, and I really would like to get the case up and out of here. I still have an open ream that I'm still using. These are the papers that I like to use for my jelly plate and painting on and stuff like that. So that's why I have these, but I've also run them through my printer just fine. They're an opaque vellum, so it's not like a thin decorative vellum. This is a nice good, it's not like a card base weight, but it could be like a layering weight white paper. Very nice paper. Again, I have 2 of these available at $10 a piece. Moving on. Oh, and I wanted to show too, I'm sorry to bring this up again. This is heavy. It's like almost 5 pounds of paper, so it's heavy to ship. But I do have at my disposal some of these fabulous flat rate boxes, which I will be using. And this particular kind of flat rate box, the regional rate A, is going to ship at the 2-pound weight from New Hampshire, wherever you are. So if you're in California, it's going to be a really good value because you're only paying for 2 pounds of weight instead of the full weight of the ream of paper. And I wanted to show you how it fits in the box. And I have a very nefarious reason for pointing this out to you as I was playing with it earlier. See how nicely it fits in here. So nice and snug. This almost 5-pound ream of paper fits in here. Look at all that room we have in here. If it's flat rate, and I will combine shipping from anything that you're buying from any of my D-Stashes and the other 5 videos, so 6 videos total. If you wanted to pick out some other things you're already paying for this box, you may as well fill it up, right? I could fit some other stuff in here. A couple of stamp sets might fit in here. And also, look at that. Some embossing folders maybe. Also, I do have some larger flat rate boxes as well, so I mean, it'll cost a little bit more, but it still saves you on shipping. So if we need to go larger, we definitely can. I have the one, I also have the upgrade above this one, which is called the regional rate B, which ships at the 4-pound weight, which is still a savings because this would have to ship at the 5-pound weight by itself. It's still a savings. And it's bigger, so we can fit even more stuff in there. So go ahead and shop to your heart's content, and then I'm going to combine everything into a pile and figure out what the best shipping is and get it to you cheaper. They're the cheapest way that I could possibly get it to you. But I have the shipping supplies, and I'm happy to do so. I consider it a challenge. Something I enjoy. Okay, next item on the list is something that is a recent purchase for me. It's the We Are Memory Keepers Laser Square. And I do not have the box anymore, unfortunately. And now I never had a chance to use this. This is the actual laser portion, and this is the mat that comes with it. And the mat hooks together like this. Really, not very easily. That's not the reason why I haven't used it yet. I just haven't had time to do the things that I needed to use this with. So it takes a little bit of finagling to get it together, and then these grooves here fit the round things on the edge of the mat, and it all pops together all lovely and fine, and you can adjust, do some measurement adjusting. It's really nice, and it does work. I do have some batteries in here, or I should have some batteries in here. I did have some batteries in here. Maybe I don't anymore. Let me take a peek. Oh, I do in this one anyway. Maybe I don't have a battery in this other one. Oh, I do. I'm just not seeing it. No, I don't. That is the battery. What is going on? I don't know. Let's have a look. I'd rather know than not know. There is a battery in here. Why is it not working? It could be my batteries are not very great. This is a low quality 9-volt battery, and I may have taken it out of something else. Nope, not working. All right, well, we saw that this one is working, and I'll show you guys again. This top one is working just fine. Let's switch the battery just to make sure that it's the battery and not the actual device that's having some issues. So here is the good battery coming out of this side. I just like to make sure that everything is okay. It was working the other day, but the batteries aren't all that great. And I just want to make sure. I know it's difficult when you're buying stuff online, especially from somebody that you don't know and you don't trust. So I do believe that seeing is believing, and it's better to see with your own eye. All right, so that's the not great battery going into that one, and this is the side that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, it's just the battery, because I don't know if you can see it on my shirt here. It's already firing up over here, so. It's the battery, not the device. Sorry to take your time. So, and here's this side right here working just fine with a better battery. So both sides work. However, you will not be getting either battery because I can't ship batteries in the mail. It is a restricted item through the United States Post Office, so you won't be getting either battery. It'll be shipping without batteries, but you saw for yourself that with a battery that actually works, both sides of the device work. This is the non-working battery, right? My goodness, I do not like double 9-volt batteries here. I have the same kind of battery in my postal scale. Fortunately, it only needs to be changed once a millennium here. Okay, so you saw for yourself that both sides work. The mat is in pristine condition because it's never been used, and in fact, I've never had a chance to use this one either. The mat comes apart for easy storage, which is pretty much how I've had it after the first time that I've unboxed it. This part here comes apart so that it's two pieces, but how it comes apart, I don't know. Oh, it slides. I don't have a lot of upper body strength. Oh, there we go. Both of my shoulders need replacing, so anything that requires upper body strength is not good. So anyway, so these two parts come together. No batteries will ship with it because I can't ship batteries, but this is pretty much it. If I have the original instructions, and I don't think that I do, but if I have them, I'll include it. But if not, you can certainly look up online how to use it. This is basically it, kind of how I took it out of the box, except I discarded the box because I was going to keep this, and now I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to have to ship this in a larger box, so there might be some shipping charges associated with this, but here we are. The We Are Memory Keepers Laser Square. Brand new, except it's been unboxed, and you saw all the pieces are here. You've got the 2 frame pieces, the 2 matte pieces. Everything connects together, even if you have to muscle it a little bit. Lasers work as long as the battery is working. $40 on this. Let me scooch this out of the way, and we'll move on a little bit more. Got a wide assortment of stuff all around me. Let's talk about this big box of stuff. This is not related to stamping or card making. Something that I pulled out of the deep recesses of my stash. Plastic canvas sheets. If you're interested in these, we have kind of like a 2 sheets of yellow here. I've got a bunny rabbit over here that's trying to help. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. We've got a bunch of sheets of clear. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 sheets of clear. We've got some other shapes in here. We've got a couple of squares. These I thought were interesting. I believe these are purses. If you want a plastic canvas stitch together a purse, you would just need the fixtures, of course, but plastic canvas together a clutch purse. So there's a large and a smaller one in here. These have all been in storage for a very long time. They do smell a bit musty, kind of like a plastic musty kind of smell. I don't know if it can be cleaned off or whatnot. These are going to be donated if nobody wants them. This is altogether heavier. Let's pop it on my postal scale and see what kind of a shipping rate we got going on here. Come on, move out of the way. So this will ship at the 3 to 4 pound rate, and I'll probably keep it right in this box and just cover up the stuff and ship it in this box if you're interested in any of this plastic canvas stuff. Old stuff. If anybody still does that, please let me know. We'll ask $5 for the whole box and shipping, of course. Hopefully somebody can get some use out of it. It was like opening up a blast from the past, I tell you. My grandmother used to do plastic canvas stuff, and she actually taught my sister and I to do it when we were children. And we made Barbie furniture from pattern books, but I've not seen that stuff in so long. A couple of years ago, my sister and her husband bought a new house, and I got a bunch of boxes of craft stuff from our childhood that she sent over for my daughter. And the Barbie furniture that we made with the plastic canvas was in it. So I suspect this was kind of near it. I think this is stuff that's actually left over from our childhood. So, y'all, that's like 80s stuff. 80s plastic canvas going on. Okay, moving on. I'm taking a quick look around to make sure I'm not missing anything. Next item on the list. We Are Memory Keepers, the photo sleeve fuse tool. This is, I actually have one for myself and I've never even opened it. I've never used one yet. It's on my to-do list. We've got a fuse tool and a ruler and a stand and a couple of different tips on here. This is brand new. I actually have 4 of these available. So if you want all 4, certainly claim all 4. If you want to claim just one, that's fine too. If you just claim this, and I'm just going to assume that you want one unless you say otherwise. So I have 4 of these available, $15 a piece. And I also wanted to point out, more shameless trying to upsell, this is the box type that is probably best to ship this in, because of its size. A nice flat rate box, ships at the 2-pound rate. So I can put this in here, but look, there's room for other stuff in here. So if you're gonna pay shipping, one shipping charge, you might as well get some other stuff in your box. We can fit a few stamp sets in there, a couple of things in there. So keep shopping. Check out my other 5 videos. Okay, we've been through the Neenah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I think the last thing that I'm going to point out in this video is another thing pulled from another random box. I have these are bamboo knitting needles. Again, not really having to do with paper crafting, but this is a knitting needle assortment that was given to me, and I do not use them. I do some rudimentary knitting, like learning from skills that I learned when I was a child. Nothing impressive. It's one of those things I keep meaning to pick back up. But I have some metal knitting needles, and I probably would never use these. So they're a variety of sizes, and they're all sealed in here. And they do say right on the actual needle itself, they have some sizes. So like this is a 9.0 millimeter and 3.0 millimeter, 5.0 millimeter. Sorry, my overhead light is off right now and I'm having a hard time reading. 3.75. So I think that they're all assorted sizes. I'm not sure if there's any duplicates in here or not. 3.25. 2.5. So I don't think there's any duplicates in here, but I could be wrong. Let's see how many sets there are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I think there's 17 different pairs of bamboo knitting needles in here. All brand new. I'm not going to use them. You're welcome to them. $10 takes them all. And I will be happy to ship these out to you. And I think that is just about it that I have to cover. I'm going to do another look around. Again, 5 other videos filled with stuff, DESTASH stuff. I do combine shipping, so if you want to go ahead and claim something and have me send you an invoice, I will hang on to it until you tell me that you're done shopping, and we'll get everything all combined. Any shipping charges that you've paid will be applied to the shipping. We'll combine. If I have to refund the difference in shipping charges, then I will absolutely do so. I have no issue doing that whatsoever. I have, you can't see it from here, but I have my kitchen table has like 20 different baskets and piles of stuff. Awesome people that are having me hold their stuff until they're done shopping. So you can contact me privately if you're not comfortable purchasing things or on YouTube. Let's just go over the rules right now then before I get away from myself here. To buy, comment below with the item that you're interested in. I need your email address for PayPal so I can send you the invoice. If you are not in the United States, let me know where you're from and what your postal code is so that I can get the proper price quote to bill you properly. There might be a bit of a delay on being able to do that for you by about 24 hours. It might not be till the next day till I can get your quote on that, but I will definitely set your stuff aside. I'm going to invoice you everything including your shipping and I will ship the most economical way that I possibly can, and I'm happy to do so. Again, if you I'm only going to count stuff as sold and hold it for you until it's paid or after it's paid. So definitely pay that invoice and then I'll mark it as sold. If I owe you a refund in shipping, then I certainly will do that. If you've already paid a good chunk of your shipping and you only need to pay a little bit of a difference, we'll take care of that too. So this will be the last video. These are going to be up until the 8th of this month, so anything that's unpaid or unclaimed by then is going to go up on my eBay store, and the link for that will be down below as well. But it's going to be more expensive at that point, by probably about 25% more, because I'd have to charge eBay fees, or keep in mind that there's going to be eBay fees for stuff like that. I think that's pretty much all that I have to point out, except for thank you very much. I'm just blown away. I don't have a very large channel, but I'm just blown away by the amount of support that I get in general, not just for this DESTASH stuff, but just blown away by everybody's kindness. And I don't want to say constantly, but it seems like, you know, especially when doing this DESTASH thing, I have at least, you know, 2 or 3 people a day that are PMing me to on Facebook, mostly, not so much Instagram, but Facebook, to claim some stuff because they're not comfortable leaving their email address on YouTube, and that's fine. But they just have such wonderful things to say, and I've just been absolutely floored by everyone's kindness, the kind heart of a crafter. I just love it. Anyway, so that is what I have for my miscellaneous stuff. I hope that you've enjoyed. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to go through all of my crafting stuff before we move again this summer. So you might not see a DESTASH quite this large. But I will try to, now that I know that DESTASHing on YouTube is a thing, I will try to regularly, maybe once a month, pull some stuff out. Because you guys know, I'm shopping for stuff all the time, and that's going to be my thing is now, when I shop, I have to DESTASH something else and kind of keep myself in line that way. Anyway, that's what I got. This is all the stuff that I got for this last miscellaneous video. Take care. By the time this comes up, it'll either be Friday or Saturday by the time this video goes live. So have a really nice weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.